Alright, let's be completely honest. You're not lazy. No one is lazy. The problem is that you distract yourself into doing something completely unnecessary. And that's the thing that actually kills your progress. When you feel that you can't make any progress or you feel that you're not moving forward, it's because you're giving your time to certain actions that just don't matter at all. So how your day goes, you wake up, you have plans for yourself, you know that you want to do certain things to get better and to complete them, but then what happens? You pick up your phone and check it for a second, then you start scrolling, switching between apps, and you start consuming videos that you don't even need to watch. And then what happens? That 1 minute turns into 10 minutes, 10 minutes into 1 hour, 2 hours, and boom, the day is just gone. Same thing will happen if you just go and play video games or spend your time doing something that won't take you forward. The problem isn't that you're lazy or that you're not disciplined. The problem is that you're prioritizing things that don't matter for your own growth. You need to prioritize actions that will take you forward. For me, let's say if I just focused on working out and playing guitar, which is obviously something I do daily, but if I didn't prioritize filming this video immediately after waking up, this video I wouldn't have filmed it today. My priority number one today was filming this video. And whenever you have these days where you actually realize that you just wasted the day and the day is gone, then you're gonna tell yourself you need more motivation. Well, that's not the truth. You don't need more motivation. Because you basically have trained your brain to avoid anything that requires even a little bit of effort. Because you're not comfortable maybe doing something outside your comfort zone, you're not mentally ready to challenge yourself. And as a result, it gets into this your life is easy, you're just, doing nothing important, scrolling your phone, and then you wonder why the hell you're not making any progress. By doing those kind of pointless actions, your day is filled with quick content, instant dopamine. Let's say you watch some kind of a video and you try to learn something new. Well, it feels productive because you're trying to learn something and you watch something beneficial, right? But the reality is that if you never take action and you never put those things in practice for yourself, you will never make progress. The thing is, you're not taking steps to get better. You're just consuming content that will teach you something, but if you never put that in practice, you won't get better. So basically, you're not lazy. The problem is that you're prioritizing wrong things. And I get it. It might sometimes feel that you're not ready to do something and you're tired, let's say after work, and you have trained. But the question is about how you want your life to be structured. If you're ready to still keep working and developing yourself, 100% right answer, you should do that. But if you just relax and do nothing and you spend your time doing something pointless, that's your own loss. No one will come and tell you to, okay, go and do this in order to get better. And this really requires a skill to be able to control yourself, to force yourself to take action. Because if you just allow yourself to go and, spend time sitting on a sofa doing nothing important, that's your choice, and the choices are made daily. So the truth is that if you keep living like this, nothing will change. You will obviously keep thinking about moving forward and improving yourself, but if you never take action, you won't be able to move forward. And the reason might be because every time you face a challenge or an obstacle or things get even a little bit hard, you escape. You try to find a way to escape that because you're not ready to challenge yourself. And again, it's not about laziness, it's about you're not ready to push yourself outside your comfort zone and try new things. So first off, I would highly recommend to start forcing yourself doing uncomfortable things and learning how you can control yourself into doing something even when you don't feel like you want to do that. So here are a couple of things I want you to realize. You have to stop waiting to feel ready. If you're waiting for a moment when you feel ready, it's just never gonna happen because you're always gonna find an excuse why you're not ready to take action on something yet. Second thing is stop waiting for motivation. Yes, motivation is a good thing, it gets you going, but when you're not motivated, are you still able to show up and do the work that needs to be done in order to get better? Motivation is a very helpful tool, let's say, but you can't rely on motivation because if you're not motivated for the next 3 days because of something and you decide that you're not gonna work on yourself, again, you've lost 3 days and you will never get them back because time is our most valuable resource and once you waste it, it's gone forever. Third thing is that you don't need a perfect system to start working on yourself and start trying new things. The thing you have to do right now is start immediately. By doing that, you will immediately get answers whether something doesn't work for you or does work for you, and simply just have to stop creating excuses why something might not work for you. You have to realize that life is an adventure that you create for yourself, and if you just let the days pass by doing nothing important, that's your own loss. Would that be something you look back and think that I'm proud of? Or are you gonna regret that you didn't take those risks and you didn't move forward? A simple path to start immediately is start with one thing today, one task, no distractions, and finish it. I'm not saying you should be working all the time and never relaxing, but the truth is that if there's something you want to do, I want you to prioritize that because you're not lazy, it's just about what you're prioritizing. And if you're able to prioritize something that you're interested in and you know you can actually become better at it and develop yourself, definitely go for it, because in the long term you can definitely see better results, and it can definitely change your life totally. You can have different career paths, different network. In general, your life will become more valuable because you have these experiences. So stop distracting yourself, work on your dreams, fix that mindset, and boom, everything starts moving forward. That's all I wanted to say. Remember, you're not lazy, just prioritize things that will take you forward, things that you're interested in. Let's go. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in more of this type of content, let me know and watch this video next. And remember, today is the youngest you'll ever be.